Now, I'm aware that everyone's had their take about Planet Fitness and going into the bathroom and seeing a trans male or a trans woman in the wrong bathroom, having controversy around that.
Planet Fitness is the trans woman in the room with us right now because... Here we go. People are boycotting Planet Fitness because, you know, this day and age, as a full-grown man, you're allowed to claim that you're a woman and then granted access into women's spaces. You know, as always, fuck how biological women feel, right? Patricia Silva, she wasn't too thrilled about the situation, took to social media. She's the one that actually made this public and said that there was a man shaving in the women's locker room at Planet Fitness. There was a little girl present. And then she was the one that got her membership revoked. Planet Fitness then doubled down and said, you know, as long as you identify as a woman, you claim that you're a woman, baby, it's a free-for-all. What is going on? It's very clear that we have this man attaching himself to the LGBT community, hiding under the umbrella, using it as a shield, right? Because I don't really know what's trans about you. But in the name of inclusivity, he's then allowed into the women's locker room where women are obviously going to be changing, vulnerable, little girls present. And then how is it when women voice their discomfort, how this makes them feel within their own space? That's pushed to the side, ignored, discredited, not taken into account. Like, somebody please try to make this make sense. Actually, don't even waste your breath. This is that slippery slope. There needs to be a line drawn where we say enough is enough, but we come to an agreement where everybody can feel comfortable without compromising the comfort of women in their own spaces, right? To accommodate somebody that doesn't belong there in the first place. Planet Fitness, good luck. Guys, let me know in the comments how you feel about this. What are your thoughts on this situation as it continues to unfold? Like I said, it's not looking good for Planet Fitness right now, but thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.
And you could have all the hot takes under the sun, but I think we all deserve a treat. I think for just a moment, we can all come around and we can laugh at something so stupid that it really just makes everybody laugh. No matter if you agree with it or disagree with it, you will hear this and you will laugh, because I certainly did. Trans woman is cleared of flashing her penis at 3 women using Ohio YMCA after judge ruled she's too fat for her genitals to be visible. A judge ruled that a transgender woman could not have indecently exposed her penis in a YMCA female changing room after agreeing with her claim that she's too fat for it to be visible. Darren Glines, who now goes by Rachel, who was found not guilty of 3 counts of indecent exposure at the facility in Xenia, Ohio, Judge David McName, what a confusing name, cleared Glines after agreeing that the size of her belly meant it would be impossible for anyone to see her penis. Glines, who's 31, has had several complaints made against her dating back to 2021, with at least 3 people complaining that they saw a naked male in the female locker room. One of the complaints stated that there were 3 juveniles present during the incident, with a woman going to the front desk to report the issue, but she was reassured by a worker that it was actually a woman and that she shouldn't have been disturbed by the incident. Judge David McName said that there was little dispute as to the facts of the case, as Glines was authorized by the executive director of the YMCA to use the women's locker room. Jacqueline Brockman said that Glines was allowed to use the facilities at all of the greater Dayton area YMCA locations. The case was legally brought against Darren Glines, but she now goes by the first name of Rachel and has not had gender reassignment surgery. McName said there's no question that Glines was in the women's locker room. However, Glines was not charged with trespass, nor was Glines charged with being in an area of the YMCA where Glines was not supposed to be. Quite simply, the facts do not exist to support and find guilt as of charges. Glines' genitalia was not visible as a result of other portions of her body covering the same. Glines' lawyers, Lauren and Kiara Dever, both argued that she was so fat that imagine you having to go through all these layers of discrimination as a transgender, and you're trying to fight a bunch of people claiming that you were doing something that you weren't doing. And the judge and your own lawyers look at you and say, she's too fat. In a statement released on Monday, Glyn's attorney said it is unfortunate not only for her, but for the entire community that the filing of these charges ever occurred. We are grateful that the rule of law and the truth prevailed so that Ms. Glines and the community can move on in peace. Xena City Council President Williams Urshel said that one of the women who filed the complaint was allegedly informed by an employee that the YMCA that Glines identifies as a woman, so she shouldn't be disturbed by this. Urshel recounted that the story at a Greene County Tea Party meeting with attendees audibly laughing. I would laugh at this too. The rest of the city council released a statement saying that Urshel's comments were his own and that the charges filed against Glines were through the Xena Police Division's own investigation. Neither the Xena City Council nor any member of the council had any part in the decision to file public indecency charges regarding the use of the YMCA's locker rooms. The YMCA of Greater Dayton said in a statement that they would continue to comply with the law while also ensuring the privacy and safety of all members. And honestly, with all the things going around with places like Planet Fitness and all their controversies, it stands to reason that women have the right to be concerned when they see some things go on in the locker room that they don't tend to really see. But unfortunately, in these circumstances, y'all are in a losing battle because it's you versus a bunch of laws put in place that will have people in bathrooms, and you won't know what goes on until something happens, and that's the unfortunate part. But you can't sit here and not tell me it isn't at least a little bit fucking hilarious that while trying to fight for your right to exist in a fucking bathroom, everybody just calling you too fat to do anything. Like, I'm sorry. That's just how I overall see this. And maybe that's the worst takeaway I can have, but that's the takeaway I'm having from this. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Yes, we live in a clown world that sometimes makes everybody laugh.